some more of this, you guys. Dr. Green.
If you should come in the summertime to South Carolina, some to climb, if in the shade you chance to lie, you'll soon find out the blue-tail fly is scratching with a briar tool. When I was young, I used to wait on Master's table and hand it played. I'd pass the bottle when he get dry and brush away the blue-tail fly and scratch it with a briar tool. Then after dinner, Master sleep. He bid me vigilance to keep, and when he'd wind and shut his eye, he'd tell me watch the blue-tail fly and scratch it with a briar tool. When he ride in the afternoon, I'd follow with a hickory broom. The pony being very shy, when bitten by the blue-tail fly and scratch it with a briar tool. One day he rode around the farm, the flies so numerous it swarm. One chance to bite him on the thigh, the devil take that blue-tail fly and scratch it with a briar tool. The pony run, he hump and pitch, and tumble Master in the dish. He died and the jury wonder why. The verdict was the blue-tail fly and scratch it with a briar tool. They laid him neath a civil tree, his epitaph am dire to see. Beneath the stone I'm forced to lie, the victim of the blue-tail fly and scratch it with a briar tool. Old Master's gone, now let him rest. They say all things end for the best. I never shall forget till the day I die. Old Master and the blue-tail fly and scratch it with a briar tool. One time, boy, come on.
Hey, hey, what do you say? Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Hope you guys are enjoying the photos. If you're tuning in now or later, thanks for tuning in. All photos are by yours truly. There are a few select photos also taken by local photographer Dara Gardner, and you'll see her name on those. Welcome to Gettysburg. Thought I'd share some of my photos from over the last 10 years. And good evening. You're looking at the Eisenhower farm there. That's one of President Eisenhower's farms. He had 6 farms here. We're there in Pitzer's Woods. And that's right out my window, before and after. Old John Burns. Yours truly. Halfway point of the Appalachian Trail, up at the Appalachian Trail Museum. There I was down at Harper's Ferry, the spot where Lewis and Clark passed through. And that's Harper's Ferry National Historic Park down in West Virginia. And so that's what you guys will be walking into. Those are the scenes where Gods and Generals was filmed. It's me and my lovely daughter. She turns 25 tomorrow. Happy birthday. Up on Little Round Top, Gettysburg Battlefield. Me and my pal, the Professor, and Mom Jane. We're at the Rupp House, camping at Spangler Spring, and I was at Spangler Spring today, sitting on that very same rock, and there's the infamous angle that General Armistead charged with his hat on his sword. It's the Battle of the Brickworks. There's our unit, the 45th Virginia, portraying the 21st Virginia. I'm right in the center. I'm also right in the center there. I'm in the center of most of the lines. I'm wearing the brown cappy. I'm the only one wearing a cappy, I think. Yep, front and center. Colonel Kentucky Coffee Tree at your service. Rock and roll. I think it's Saturday. It might be Saturday. it's Friday or Saturday. But I'm pardon me. I'm up and I'm dressed, so I can't complain. Armistead's 57th Virginia, that my great-great-great-grandfather fought under Armistead with the 57th Virginia. We're there at the Lutheran Seminary. We're down here in Blackbird's Ford. We're down in Antietam, Sharpsburg. We're at the Lutheran Seminary there in Gettysburg. We are at the Angle reenacting the Battle of Pickett's Charge, the Battle of the Angle. Rock and roll, that was one of my first reenactments years ago. It's at the bottom of the Louisiana monument. It's one of the finest monuments on the battlefield. And that's here at the Soldiers National Cemetery. It's one of two first national cemeteries here in the United States. And Lincoln dedicated that cemetery that we just saw, and that is where he read the infamous Gettysburg Address. And that's us firing. I'm right in the middle. And that's a Civil War preacher, and that's a buddy of mine. Right there, I was doing living history at Dunkard Church in Antietam Battlefield down in Sharpsburg. Here we are camping. That's my camp set up at Kernstown Battlefield for the Second Battle of Kernstown. There's me and my buddy Brian. He's a state policeman. That's the 1st Pennsylvania Light Artillery Battery D. Here we are at the Virginia State Monument and Robert E. Lee on top of Traveler, here a couple miles from my house. This is where Pickett's Charge kicked off from. And we're a pinch up the road, different season. We're near Barksdale's 21st Georgians. Here we're at Sachs Bridge. Zeha, what's shaking? Good evening, sir. Welcome, welcome. The old Lincoln Train Museum. I'm here at the Trossel Farm when I was still driving. This is south of my house. That is one of the Spangler farms. This is the peace, the eternal peace, the eternal light peace monument. You can see this out my window. It has a flame burning 24 hours a day. This is Longstreet Tower. We're looking at the Appalachians and President Eisenhower's farm, which you can tour. It's like taking a walk back in history. It's like walking back into the 50s. Ranger programs. Zahu, what's shaking? Welcome to my battlefield. Welcome to my town. That's the halfway point of the infamous Appalachian Trail, not far from my house. I'm down at Harper's Ferry National Battlefield and Historic Park where Lewis and Clark explored. That's Harper's Ferry. We were there doing a living history, shooting cannons. Awesome. Yep, this is Harper's Ferry. That's my choice place to live. There's me and my darling daughter. She turns 25 tomorrow. Welcome, Zahu Washaken. We're up on Houck's Ridge where my ancestor Andrew Tunget fought with the 6th U.S. Infantry. There's me and my pal, the professor. We're up on Little Round Top. Me and Mom Jane. We're at the Rupp House downtown in Gettysburg doing living history. There's my camp out, and I was there today at Spangler Springs, so stay tuned for the video from the battlefield today. We're at the Angle. We're at the Battle of the Brickyards. I'm right in the middle with the dark brown pants on. I'm right in the middle there firing. We're at Spangler Spring, Gettysburg anniversary. Well, no, it's not. It's 7:20. It's 4:20 in Poland. It's 4:20 in Germany. And it's 4:20. And it's 4:20 in Gettysburg. Master Rawl, what's up, Master Rawl? Dude, what's happening? There's our unit, the 45th Virginia. We are portraying the 21st Virginia at Spangler Spring. There's me in the dark pants right there in the middle. I'm wearing 18th. There's my daughter who sewed up my uniforms and everything. We're at the site where Armistead And my great-great-great-grandfather fought here at Pickett's Charge, the Battle of Gettysburg. There, me and Mom Jane are at the seminary. Blackford's Ford down in Antietam, we were doing a charity march. This is at the seminary. So for a charity march, what we do is we donate out hardcore campaigner gear. There we are at the angle. And we get donations mile for mile, and we actually do a historical march that the Army did, that they undertook, and sometimes, usually across the state to state. Louisiana Monument. And so we would generate fundraising dollars for preservation. And there's the unknown soldiers at the Soldiers National Cemetery here in Gettysburg that were reinterred at the Soldiers National Cemetery. We were at Spangler Spring. About a month from now, annually, we do a ranger program at Spangler Spring where we actually educate the rangers, new rangers, on what happened there at the battle. And that's at Dunkard Church in Antietam. We were there doing a living history down in Sharpsburg. That's the Battle of Kernstown, Second Battle of Kernstown battlefield. That's my camp out. There's me and my pal Brian, 1st Pennsylvania Light Artillery Battery D, where I'm a powder monkey in that unit. There's Robert E. Lee up on Traveler at Pickett's Charge, a couple miles from my house. I used to get up really early in the morning, go for a drive out in the battlefield, and just catch some bitchin' sunrises, man, I'm telling you. Wintertime. There's my last vehicle I drove, my truck. Sachs Bridge, healthier days. General Reynolds, arriving at the first day of the Battle of Gettysburg. I've never been in the train museum, but it sure looks cool. Yeah, bro. Dude, I sleep outside rolled up in a gum blanket. My very first reenactment, dude, I didn't have a tent or nothing. I just rolled up in a gum blanket. So I slept out in a freaking monsoon, just rolled up in a rubber blanket, man. An 1861 Goodyear rubber blanket on canvas. So yeah, we sleep outside. There's no cell phones allowed. There's no cameras allowed. There's no modern technology allowed. There's no coolers allowed. And that's President Eisenhower's, one of his farms. President Eisenhower owns 6 farms here in Gettysburg. Ranger programs. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, I've got excellent boots, dude. I've got English worker boots, man. They're really rare. They're hard to find. They're about $600. But they're accurate reproduction, man, of their English working boots. And I like my English Enfield rifle too. I like the, little British touch, like, because we got imports snuck through the barricade, and so the English were sending the Confederates a lot of, rifles and boots and all kinds of stuff. And so I ended up with some kick-ass freaking English worker boots. And I've got Union brogans and I have Confederate brogans. They're basically the same thing, but the English worker boots are just bitchin'. And I do Yankee and I do Confederate and I do civilian. I started out doing civilian. shoot a bunch of it. Oh, Lewis and Clark, yeah, right on. So Lewis and Clark. This is at Harper's Ferry National Historic Park, right? This is where John Brown, and I'm sorry if the music's too loud, guys. This is where John Brown led his famous slave uprising. He tried to start the Civil War here, but hundreds of years earlier, Lewis and Clark, the explorers, also passed through what is now Harper's Ferry. And if you guys go to Harper's Ferry, you actually park in a satellite parking lot and you are bussed into downtown Harper's Ferry. This is downtown Harper's Ferry. There's no cars around down here. The parking's limited to like rangers. And so you guys are really walking into the past. It's a totally historical town. So what I would do there is I'm one of the people who would walk around and talk to tourists and tell them what happened there and how we lived and how the war affected the people there at Christmas time. And sometimes I would get arrested and I'd have to swear an oath of allegiance to Abraham Lincoln. We had a blast. And so it's pretty cool, you know, you get to walk around and talk to folks and you get to be somebody from the past. You know, it's a lot of fun. So right on, Harper's Ferry's awesome. Definitely put it on your bucket list, you guys. And if you ever watch the movie Gods and Generals, at the beginning of Gods and Generals, the Battle of Fredericksburg is actually filmed right here in Harper's Ferry. And so because it's a historic town, it's great. There's me and the kid, rock and roll. You guys, thanks for looking. There's a lot more to share, you guys. I have so many photos, and living in this area, and I know Master Rawl, he has family up here and he's been to Pennsylvania, so he knows how historically important this ground is. This is at the Rupp House downtown, and most of these old buildings, like I was telling Master Rawl, that's my campsite. Boy, I'll tell you what, it was every freaking May we camped there at Spangler Spring. We get thunderstorms for days. We're camping in the rain. Yep, that's the out-of-the-way Battle of the Brick House. That mural's been there for a really long time. And a lot of people have a hard time finding that part of the battlefield because it's back in a neighborhood. But that's us. I'm in the dark brown pants. Those are 1858 farmer's trousers that my daughter handmade for me with accurately made fabric and everything. And there's my pot belly right in the middle. Rock and roll. And so this photo and the photos you see with the signatures at the top were taken by my friend and local photographer Dara Gardner. And Dara Gardner is a descendant of Gardner, the photographer here at Gettysburg, who took the very first photos of the very first battlefield carnage that was ever showed with a public in a publication and newspaper. And he took those photos here after the Battle of Gettysburg and he developed them here. And those were shared with newspapers all over the United States. And so Dara is one of his descendants, and she's a pretty well-known local photographer. And so some of these photos you see with the signature up at the top, Dara took. Photos like this here, no signature, I took over the years. But Blackford's Ford, we camped out with nothing but a blanket. We went through Antietam Creek, through Blackford's Ford with our rifles over our head. The water was up to our armpits. It was pretty cool. And then we had to hike like another 50 miles. I think we raised like $2,200 for preservation for Antietam Battlefield. That was about 10 years ago. So right on, you guys. The monuments here are just works of art. That's the Louisiana Monument. Unknown soldiers interred there. Most of them were likely Confederate soldiers. So Confederate and Yankee soldiers are both buried in the Soldiers National Battlefield. Soldiers National Battlefield was dedicated by Abraham Lincoln about the same time, I think just after Arlington National Cemetery. Arlington National Cemetery was originally Robert E. Lee's home, and so they confiscated it because of the war, and they turned it into our very first national cemetery in the United States, in Arlington. And it was my pleasure to work for the government and take care of Arlington and its dirt and its weeds and its trees and its bugs back during the 90s. So rock and roll, firing cannons, guys, pitching. Living history, if it's available to you, do it. And if you guys are ever worried about the cost of living history, most living history groups have tons of loaner gear that is put together by the whole group just for folks who want to get started. So most reenacting groups have plenty of gear to loan you to get started, guys. So if you ever want to do living history, there's probably a group in your area. Rock and roll. Favorite Civil War monument? Probably that Louisiana monument. I know I threw some pictures in here. It's bitchin'. Let's take a look. So this peace monument right here, Rawl, you know, in Arlington National Cemetery, the eternal light, right? At the Tomb of the Unknowns, the light is when Jackie Onassis and JFK were here in the early 60s, and they were here to see this is the eternal light peace monument in day one of the Battle of Gettysburg. JFK liked this flame up here. This flame is going 24 hours. You can see it out my bedroom window. But they liked it so much that when JFK died, Jackie Onassis wanted a replica, a duplicate of this flame put at Arlington National Cemetery. And so that's what it's based off of. And I think who dedicated this? I want to say FDR dedicated this monument. And this is a bitchin' monument. It's really cool. It's near my house. That's up on Longstreet Tower. That's about 5 stories up, and we're looking out at the Eisenhower farm, which you can always also take a tour of Eisenhower's farm. It's pretty bitchin'. But I'll show you that monument. I should have a picture in here. I think so. Let's see. Maybe I threw it in here. I hope I did. It should. Yeah, that's the Virginia State Monument. I will just have to pull that up when I do. And it is, the top of this monument is awesome. And I think it's Athena. It's Athena. It could be another Greek goddess. One of you guys could tell me, or my daughter could tell me. Yeah, that picture should be in here. It's one of my, it's one of my most shared and well-known photos. It was used in Destination Gettysburg magazine. Let me find that. Let's see. Rock and roll. Thanks for asking. Let's see. Marilyn Monroe's brassiere at the museum downtown. I remember they were showing that on that Pickers television show. Let's see, Louisiana. Let me pull that up. Damn, I put a bunch of pictures in this slideshow. I guess it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to share them all. Let's see if I can, yeah, I don't see it. Give me 1 second. Here's Jenny Wade's birthplace. I wanted to show you. Yeah, the slideshow's it's not showing all the photos that I chose. I chose a bunch of photos. Bunch of pictures from the museum, boots and cannons and hats and all kinds of neat shit. So right on, here's a picture of the monument, but it's a silhouette. Let's see. Thanks for your patience, guys. Un momento. Yeah, it was nice to get out in the battlefield today, you guys. I shot some video. We were down at Spangler Spring. Here you go, bro. Yeah, let's see if we can get that one in here. I don't know if it loaded or not. So what I will do, hey, I will pull up a photo just for y'all. That particular photo, since Master Rawl asked. Rock and roll, man. Check it out. I have a few of them. Check it out. There you go. That's the Louisiana State Monument. That is the, I hope you can see that. I think you should be able to see. Whoa. Yeah. Cool beans. So that Louisiana State Monument, let me show you a couple other views. It's a really awesome monument. It's beautiful. I took a few interesting photos of it that a couple of local magazine really liked the photos. Check this out. So this is sunrise. Check it out. Let's see. So that's pretty popular. Let's stretch that sucker. There you go. Rock and roll. Louisiana State Monument, that was sunrise. I love getting out there at sunrise on the battlefield, man. So you guys know the drill. Sunset and sunrise is awesome. Don't matter where you are. Rock and roll. Hell yeah. Let's find, yeah, that Louisiana State Monument is awesome. Heck yeah, man. So we were cruising around and the game the other day, guys, and here's the seminary right there. I was telling you I live behind the seminary. So straight ahead about a mile is where I live. There's the seminary. Rock and roll. Awesome. You and me both, buddy. Zeha, good to see you, pal. The tune during the changing of the guard. Right on. Dude, that's awesome. Right on. Yeah, Arlington is a really humbling place to be. It really is. I'll tell you what, man. Every day I was there. Every day I was there. It was like 95, 96, 97. Is a lump in my throat, man. Every time I'd see a burial, you know. There we go. Yeah, I want to get back. I want to get back down to Arlington because they have a green day. I hope my sound's okay. They have a green day where all these landscape companies from all over the country, they come to Arlington National Cemetery, and it's usually this month. It's around Earth Day, where all these landscapers and all these landscape companies go to Arlington National Cemetery for the whole weekend. Clean the place up, man, deck it out, donate shrubs and flowers and wreaths and everything. I just love to go down there and see that, film it, just to show the American public, you know, like, look what these guys are doing, you know. What's happening, Extreme? What's shaking? I'm okay. Raw, thank you so much for being so thought-provoking and interactive. Probably that Louisiana State Monument. There's a rock, and there's a tree. And it's back behind that Robert E. Lee, Virginia State Monument. He's sitting on his horse Traveler. But back behind there, through the woods, over this horse fence, back on what is, I can't remember the name of the farm, Black Horse Tavern Farm or something. But back on that farm behind the Virginia State Monument, there's this big curved tree and this big old rock about the size of a Volkswagen. And I like to figure that that's where my great-great-grandfather slept. So that's probably my favorite monument. It's a tree and a rock, you know, because that was where my grandfather's units camped out at the Battle of Gettysburg. That one grave that is say on the marble sign. Favorite Civil War monument, kids, right on. Dude, I'm hanging in there, Extreme. I had a real busy day. I was out in the battlefield today. I had Chinese food for the first time since COVID-19. You haven't been able to get Chinese food in Gettysburg. I haven't been able to physically get out of the house except to go to the store with assistance. Yeah. Yeah, man. I have done everything that a Civil War soldier has done, including getting dysentery, food poisoning. I've slept in completely soaked clothes for a week, dirty as shit, everything. Everything except getting shot in battle. I've never done anything like that, right? But everything else, man, sleeping in the shit. What I do is called hardcore. I do hardcore campaigner is what we do. So we're always on campaign. And then there's the events that we do at battlefield locations. And those are a little more tourist family friendly. They're not hardcore events. But like when we do fundraisers for preservation for the Gettysburg Battlefield Preservation Association, I was on the board of directors for them. We do charity marches, like historic march in the same footsteps as the soldiers to gather those fundraising dollars. Then we go hardcore. We would be issued rations and exactly what those guys had, like barely making it on the march, man. Fucking blisters and everything else. What dish? I don't know. What dish? Oh, you mean the Chinese food? Oh, shit, I had a little bit of everything, dude. It was the buffet. General Lee's buffet. He's this nice old Chinese man. They had this big table right out in the dining room. They had a big round table out in the dining room, and the workers were sitting there picking the beans. They had a big pile of beans. It was cool. I had a little bit of everything. Sushi. I had a shitload of plate full of sushi. Dude, I pigged out. Are you kidding me? I've been dying for some Chinese food. I think they're the only Chinese food place in town that might be, you have to go in and you have to pick it up. You know what I mean? And so my pal Bob came to visit today. Took me to a Chinese restaurant. Went out in the battlefield a little bit. He runs Hunting Hill Photography. And so he was taking a bunch of photos and stuff. Oh, dude, I'll tell you what, it's been so long. And it's like we got a decent buffet. We got a good buffet on the other side of town. It's just, I can't get there. I need help. So shit, I was like, oh. It was so good, dude. Every kind of different chicken. I love that sesame peanut chicken and all that. Oh, man, it's so fucking good. Yeah, for a long time, the places were closed. And like I said, they don't deliver. And I don't even think there's like DoorDash guests. And I don't use DoorDash and stuff like that. I think it's kind of wasteful. But I really couldn't get it. Let's go get it. So right on. So that was good. That was good. What else we got? Ghost Cam. I got all kinds of nutty stuff lined up. Yeah, Sam.
That night I stood picket on the Potomac with a detail of the 3rd Arkansas Regiment. I remember how sorry I felt for the poor fellows because they had enlisted for the war and we for only 12 months. Before nightfall, I took in every object and commenced my weary vigils. I had to stand all night. I could hear the rumblings of the Federal artillery in wagons and hear the low shuffling sound made by troops on the march. The snow came pelting down as large as goose eggs. About midnight, the snow ceased to fall and became quiet. Now and then the snow would fall off the bushes and make a terrible noise. While I was peering through the darkness, my eyes suddenly fell upon the outlines of a man. The more I looked, the more I was convinced that it was a Yankee picket. I could see his hat and coat. Yes, see his gun. I was sure that it was a Yankee picket. What was I to do? The relief was several hundred yards in the rear. The more I looked, the more sure I was. At last, a cold sweat broke out all over my body.
It's my favorite,
Turkey
brother.
bumps rose.
Listen to the
I summoned all the nerves and bravery that I could command and said, "Halt! Who goes there?" There being no response, I became resolute. I did not wish to fire and arouse the camp, but I marched right up to it and stuck my bayonet through and through it. It was a stump. I tell the above because it illustrates a part of many of private's recollections of the war. In fact, a part of the hardships and suffering that they go through.
That's my favorite. Sam Watkins. That's totally free and in the public domain. And that's one of those LibriVox recordings, but that guy does such an awesome narration, man. He does such a good narration. That's my favorite Civil War book. That's what I would recommend. That free audio book, it's all over YouTube. And that guy, man, he reads it. He does such a good job. And it's comical. Sam Watkins is hilarious. The stories he tells are just awesome. That's a good listen. There's some funny shit in there, man. And he gets down and he starts right out. I'll give you a little spoiler to give you this perspective because he fought for the Confederacy, but he starts his whole book out and he writes it after the war, but he starts out, can you believe that somewhere somebody started to believe the idea that there was actually such a thing as a North and a South? I mean, the idea of there being an East and a West and a North and a South, but we all live here in the same country. Yeah. Yeah, he's entertaining as hell. Sam Watkins, man. Yeah, I got some old pictures of him too. Yeah, I'd love to go. The gentleman who, there's a guy, I believe, there's a living historian, I've seen him on YouTube, and he portrays Sam Watkins at the Chickamauga battlefield, and the guy is like top notch. The guy's like just like Sam Watkins. He does such a good job. Right down to the uniform, everything. Yeah, I highly recommend that book. That's my favorite Civil War book. And that is free. That's LibriVox. And the guy, like I said, the guy who reads it, the narrator is excellent. Really good. He's hilarious. There's some funny shit in that. There's some good stuff. The Irishmen, they go into their first battle. And this Irishman cuts and he's going to run. And he's like, holy shit, they're shooting real bullets. Some good stuff. You guys, thanks for rolling in and kick it. Extreme, how are you doing? It's been a long time. Master Rawl. I bet you were streaming today, weren't you? I knew it. Dude, you'll like it. You will like it. The reader, you know the drill. If the narration sucks, it's not going to be good. You're going to end up reading. I cannot read these days. My eyes, I cannot read words. But that audiobook, that guy, man, for an amateur, he does such a kick-ass job. Yeah, I knew it, man. Echo Lab's love story, baby. It's what I do. You'll like that. I really do hope you like it. I hope you like it. I think you will. And that sucker's free. Dude, I wanted to tune in today, but I had to bail because my buddy was here all day. I saw you were on. I wanted to hang out. Right on. Yeah, dude, that's where I get all my gold too. You said the first-hand accounts. That's what I base all of my first-person impressions on. Is exact stuff that they said in their journals and their letters home. Virginia has a state archive that's got like thousands of these letters and journals and diaries from just common people exchanging back and forth from the Spanish-American War, War of 1812, Revolutionary War. It's just, the archive is just massive. You can like search by topic, love letter or whatever, and read what these people actually wrote, you know? And so then I try to emulate that. Yeah. Twitch is real. This is my world. Plug me into the Twitch matrix, baby. I'm changing my name to Davros the Dalek. So dude, I'm gonna be in my chair for a couple of days because I had a lot of I had a lot of activity today. My legs are gonna be killing me tomorrow. But dude, check it out. I can get a whole Dalek set up, right? So I can get like a Dalek costume. I'm gonna get a Dalek. I want to get a Dalek. And I can go downtown, right? And just go around, you know, exterminate, exterminate. Right on, man, for sure. I'm not, and you're a shoo-in for living history. You'd be a shoo-in to do first person, you know? Huh. I never do. Dude, that's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. I gotta catch up on Doctor Who, man. It's been a long time. Hey, man, you want to see a Tom Baker scarf? Did you ever see my Tom Baker scarf? I got a Tom Baker scarf. I got a Tom Baker hat, too, from years ago. Oh, dude, the Daleks. I had this Doctor Who game. Oh, fuck, can I get up there? Shit. I had this Doctor Who game. Did you guys ever play the Doctor Who games? They came out probably over 10 years ago. They came out over 10 years ago. There was these Doctor Who games that kind of looked like cartoons. My daughter got me this Doctor Who scarf like years ago. Years ago. Fourth Doctor. That was my doctor in high school, Tom Baker. I got my hat in the closet. Rock and roll, man. I'm all ready for the freaking Doctor Who winter. 10th Doctor, best Doctor. My daughter says the same. Right on. Yeah, I gotta get caught up on the Doctor Who, man. Hopefully my kid's coming to visit soon. Whew. Zeha, what's shaking? How you doing, buddy? Zahu. Zahu's probably sleeping. I hope you guys are doing good. Zahu Extreme, it's good to see you. Zeha, good to see you. It's been a while. Zahu, I know it's late. Burrito Beer Boy. Rest well and be safe, my friend. Rock and roll. Yeah, I miss my kid. She's 25 tomorrow. And so, you know, she lives in DC, so she's out and about being young. So I'm gonna have to put one of those, you know, the dog collars where she can't go out of the property. I have to keep her here. Do the dishes, take out the trash, clean the bathroom. I'm getting by. Young people. I was the same way, man. When I was in my 20s, I was gone. Wish I would have spent more time with my dad, though. Dude, it's like summer here today. It's got to be really warm down your way. Down in Floridia and Crockett and Tubbs land. Dude, it was like 80 today. I have a battle coming up. We have a battle. I cannot figure out for the life of me why we can't start a war with the Confederacy. It's got to be bugged. It's got to be a bug. It's been like 2 months. We haven't had a war with anybody except for the Plains Indians. I've been attacking their caravans. I took one of their cities of the Army of Tennessee, and then they did declare war against us. I guess I have to take a city that belongs to Robert E. Lee to start a war. 76, no kidding. Dude, yeah, my bathroom is the goats. The goats, they fucking eat everything in that bathroom, man, those little bastards. I keep the goats in the bathroom. They fill the tub up with milk. And then I can just put the Cheerios in the bathtub and I get a big ladle. Rawls laughing, going, God, you are so full of shit, Daryl. I couldn't believe it though, man. It's like summer out. Tour buses, the double-decker tour buses were out today with the people on the top. I was talking to my buddy about a wheelchair today where I have to decide, you know, because the government will help anybody who is disabled in the United States or on Social Security. And I'm on Social Security disabled since March of 2018. The United States government will pay for 80% of one wheelchair of your choice, but that's it. Plan ahead. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, kind of like, how much more mobile am I really going to be in the next 10 years? I should get a badass wheelchair now, you know? And then I can get out and about with cameras and blowhorns and sirens and big freaking police lights and shit. Are you kidding me? Giant Baja tires. Yeah, my buddy took my trash out today. Got my dishes done. I got a bath. Went to the grocery store. Got tacos, pizza. Oh, dude, Raw. The other day you said you had fancy hot dogs. And so you planted the seed. And so I had to get freaking hot dogs. And so I got some Nathan's with some chili to have some chili dogs. So thank you for planting that fancy hot dog seed. That's what I got. Rock and roll. I got to get some chips. It's dark in here, isn't it? Rock and roll. I'm glad to be in my chair. It's days like this where I can like get around safely. I don't have to like get on my canes and shit. I don't have to worry about falling on my ass. So let's open up these drapes. Rock and roll. I gotta unclip this. I can get it. Oh shit. Cool. Right on. Right on. Freaking bacon dance sauce. Kick ass. The sun's going down over the mountains. Cool beans. So my friend who is here today, he runs huntinghillphotography.com. And so he gifted me a nice photo. Check it out. I hope you guys, the glare, right on. Check it out. So that's my pal that I was kicking it with today. That's a photo he took. Hunting Hill Photography. Yeah, Bob's a pretty good photographer. Right on. Thought I'd share. Crows and ravens. Kick ass. Yeah, it's dark in here, isn't it? Yeah, it is dark in here, man. It's too dark in here. Why is it so dark in here? It's so much nicer being in the chair sometimes. You can freaking get around without fucking killing my legs. Shit, it's bright now. Shit, too bright. Rock and roll, I need some of those freaking disco lights, man. Disco Inferno, baby. I want to get some monkeys. Yeah, he does. Bob does really great work. I'm glad, because he's headed for retirement. And so he's going to be doing his photography after, you know, retirement full time. And he does Love You Bro Productions. He's a musician. And I'm trying to get, oh, you ain't kidding, brother. Dude, do you remember John Travolta? He was on like Danny Terrio's Disco Inferno or American Bandstand. And it was like the first time John Travolta was ever on TV. He's all disco. Right? Dick Clark's all like, so, where you from? Where you from? I'm from New York. What are you going to do? I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to be a superstar. And he did. Disco Duck. We should play some Disco Duck. Shit, I got the windows open, man. It is like, the weather is perfect. The weather's perfect. We're going to get into the Civil War. We're going to get murdered. We're still like level 15. I don't know why we're not at war, man. It's been so long that we're not at war. It's weird. I tried everything to start a war. What am I missing, Master Raw? What am I missing? I've attacked a village, attacked a caravan. I even attacked a general. We're still not at war. I'm like, huh? Robert E. Lee's Army of Northern Virginia. We've raided a village. We've attacked multiple caravans. I even attacked and fought a couple of their generals, and we're still not at war with them. I don't get it. I'm just like, it's got to be a bug. And I'm like, is there something I'm missing that I'm supposed to do to start a war? And I don't have enough buddy points with General McClellan to suggest we start a war with anybody. We've got like 6 friendship points with him, relationship points. Yeah. I don't have enough friendship points with him. I'm a peon, man. I'm still like a peasant general, you know. I've got like a renown of like 250. I don't hardly have any buddy points with him. It's going to take a while. I'm going to have to get up like 20, 40 buddy points with him. The thing is, it's historically accurate because General McClellan didn't do shit. That's why Lincoln fired him. So it's actually historically accurate. McClellan never did anything. That's the thing. I looked for the scoundrel. There isn't one. All the generals in the whole Northern Army of the Potomac, the Union, there's none of them that will give me that quest. They made all the generals honorable. I wish there was just one guy I could go talk to. Like, what was his name? Herringoth in Vanilla Warband. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, and there isn't in the Union Army to the west, the Army of Mississippi, Ulysses S. Grant, in that army there is a scoundrel you can talk to him and get the quest to start a war. Back east there isn't. They're all honorable. And so I don't know, we're kind of sitting on our hands like waiting to start a war. The Confederates hate me. They don't like me. But they're not at war with Abe Lincoln. I've tried to ask him too to start a war, and he just, yeah. I don't think I even have that dialogue yet because I'm not buddies. I've got like 6 relationship with him. Yeah, yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's not done, man. It's like 50% done. You know, like the interiors, I'm still looking at Warcheg, Ismarala Castle. You know, I'm just in it, but it's cool. I like it. It's Civil War. When I'm out in, you know, the trees and the battlefield with the guns and the troops, you know, for me, that makes up for it. So, and these guys are working on it. These guys are working on it. They are. Ah, gee whiz. The patch that I have is more recent than what's on the ModDB. They haven't updated their ModDB because the version I got is off of their Discord, which is like 148. The version that's on ModDB is 147. And so they did a little updates, I'm sure, and they put it on the Discord. That's why I've got it 148. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I don't know. It could be it's some supernatural bug because it seems to be the case. Like I played a Confederate playthrough last year, and it was the same kind of deal. It's like the wars will get waged for like 3-4 days. There'll be a war for like 3-4 days, and then there's peace for like 2 months, and I'm like, this ain't right. So I don't know, it's something wonky with it, but I'm still enjoying it. Civil War. And thanks for asking the good questions too, man. I was telling my friend Bob in the chat, Bob is Big Sleep. He's a VIP. Big Sleep, my buddy Bob. And shit, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was telling him about your questions. You were asking about stories in Gettysburg, and he thought that was great. And I was like, isn't it great, you know, getting on chatting with people? And dude, and I went right past, oh, on the video I shot today, I shot some video, I mentioned you. I said, and this is what Master Raw was asking about. Master Raw was asking about, we went past Evergreen Cemetery, we were right by the Red Arch. Jenny Wade's buried right in there, and we went right past the house that she was killed in. I turned my camera and I said, that's the door that me and Master Raw were talking about with a bullet hole in it. And we were in traffic, but traffic here is, you know, 2 miles an hour, and I wasn't able to get out for any long. My friend lives in Philly, it's across the state, so we had to scoot. But I shot some video when we were cruising around a little bit at the house where Jenny Wade was killed, and in Evergreen Cemetery with the arch. Calradia, ahoy. What's happening? So it was nice to get out. I'm hoping I can get out, take the bus downtown, and then get around town in my wheelchair. It'd be easier. And shoot some video. Go look at some cool stuff. Calradia, how are you? What's happening? Yeah, I'm looking forward to these young gentlemen finishing this, and they're working on it. They're working on it consistently. They're very passionate about this time period and their mod. And, you know, they're not experts. They're not seasoned mod makers, but they're doing their best, and I'm enjoying it. I think that their passion for this era is inspiring. And so I hope they finish it and bust out a really big patch. Most of the music, if I hear something that's in the game, I might turn it off because I know the Hollywood movie that it's from. So if it's a big Civil War hit, I don't want it to get muted. The music that I'm playing I can use because my friends made it. Philly Special. Philly Special is the flavor of the weekend. I think today's Saturday. I can't remember if it's Friday or Saturday. That's the downside. I got memory issues from MS. That's the downside. The upside is, it's always Friday, baby. Never Monday. Always Friday. Yep, TOIF. That's right, TOIF. Thank Odin it's Friday. Ahoy! Ahoy! Man, where till I get some beer? So you guys want to go shoot some powder? You guys want to shoot some powder? Oh man, let's wake up. Shit, where'd my caps go? Damn. Ah, it's nice to be mobile, no shit. If I'm not in this chair, shit, I'm stuck in the other one. Where the hell did those cats go? Y'all got it. Gee whiz, guys. Gee whiz, guys. Gee whiz, guys. I was gonna freaking shoot some caps for you. Fuck, man. Where'd my caps go? Check it out. I'll show you guys my Enfield. It's 1853 Enfield used by Confederate troops, and they were smuggled in across the Union blockade, and they were smuggled into the Confederacy by the British in the 1860s. And this is an exact reproduction, and this is a newer rifle. My rifle's about 10 years old, but it is new. So imagine an 1853 rifle that is brand new, and it shoots a 58 caliber mini ball. It's almost the size of a damn golf ball, right? So sucker, take a buffalo down. Piece of cake. Rock and roll. Ah, it's not bright enough for you guys, is it? So that's my Enfield. I don't want to dry fire it. I was gonna fire it. Oh, I got a cap on there. My caps were sitting right here. I don't know where they went. Rock and roll. Yep, it's my Enfield. I fired this, I don't know, a couple thousand times, probably a couple dozen battles. Kick ass. Lot of marching, marching. Rock and roll. Yep, that's my Enfield. I love this rifle. British made, kick ass. Rock and roll. This was about $600. I had a canister of caps here. Rock and roll, you guys. So let's go shoot some Enfields. Love Enfields. The sucker I've seen in video games where they're saying this is accurate to 250 yards, 500. This rifle, in my opinion, and the opinions of many, is more accurate than a Springfield. That's why I like Enfields. They're good, accurate weapons. They're old school. They got character. Love that freaking black powder, man. I'll tell you what, black powder's fun. It don't taste nice, though. Oh, boy. Rock and roll. So we are portraying... We are gonna portray today, right on, those 82nd Illinois, 19th Illinois, 8th and 11th Illinois. This is funny. Yeah, it is funny. Yes, it is. Yankee Dutchman under fire. The 82nd Illinois. Rock and roll. Yes, sir. 82nd Illinois. Let's move that. There we go. Now, what's hilarious is this. Okay, so here's a little bit of American wacky history for you. Let me get this transform set up. Reset, close. There we go. Book of the day, right? Yankee Dutchman under fire. The funny thing is, okay, is that these guys, none of them were Dutch. None of them were Dutch. Okay, so back in the 1840s and 1850s, there's a bunch of social upheaval over in Europe. People want more rights. People more the blue collar folk want more equality and more rights with the aristocracy. We see where history's going, right? 1840s, 1850s, Spanish-American War. So what happens? A lot of them emigrate over to the United States. So we have a big influx of Irish, but also Scandinavians and Germans. And so where a lot of the Germans and the Scandinavians settled was around the Chicago area, okay? And thus my ancestors came to America. And so the thing is that the people that already lived there, the people who were already natives to the United States, colonists, they mistook all of these immigrants, these Germans, inaccurately calling them Dutch. They're not from Holland, they're not from the Netherlands. And throwing all of the Danes, Swedes, and Norse into that same category. And so a lot of my cousins grew up being told that you're Dutch, and they're not at all. That's what people who were born in Illinois called the people who came to Illinois, even though they weren't Dutch. They were Scandinavian and German. And so they called them Dutchies. And so for years and decades, for 100 years, a lot of people, but their names aren't Dutch at all. They're German and Scandinavian names. And so that's a little misnomer in the Midwest, where people will say they're Dutch or they think they're Dutch, but they're not Dutch at all. That's just what people called them when our ancestors emigrated there, mistakenly calling them that, and they're not Dutch at all. It's hilarious. Right on, brother. Cool beans. So Yankee Dutchman under fire. It's funny because these guys in this unit, not a single one of them were Dutch. One company was Norwegian, one company was Danish, one company was Swedish, and the other company were Jews from Germany. No kidding, there wasn't a Dutchman in the unit. Maybe a few, 2 or 3. There's a few Dutchmen outside of Chicago, but names like Eltrovug. Yeah. Right on. Thought I'd share. Dutchman. Cool beans. And so you guys keep in mind, if you're tuning in now or later, that this mod is a work in progress. I enjoy it anyway. I'm never in a rush. I never have any giant goals that I must accomplish. I'm kicking it, relaxing, having a good time, and welcome to my parlor. Parlor, that's what we call the living room 165 years ago. The restroom, the bathroom, we refer to that as the necessary. So when you go into a good Civil War camp, you'll hear lingo like that. Got to go to the necessary. It's hilarious when people bust out their cameras and their phones and you pretend that you don't know what they are. And you act like a child looking at a toy for the first time, like, my gosh, what is this picture box thing? It's a lot of fun. Rock and roll. I miss doing living history. And I'll be behind the camera this year. I'll be behind the camera for the Sergeant Major of the Army of Northern Virginia. It's the largest reenactment organization in the world. And that's our moderator, Irish Reb. And so he invited me to come out, shoot footage, shoot some videos with the 8th Virginia and probably Moody's Battery, and I hope I can. And so stay tuned. We'll try to make it happen. Smoke them if you got them. I got coffee, root beer, a Cliff Bar. We are ready to save the world from death, destruction, and greed. One piece of chocolate at a time. I even got some Reese's Pieces around here somewhere. Oh, rock and roll. I know E.T. brought multiple sclerosis with him in a bag of Reese's. I knew it. He had a plan this whole time. And so, without further ado, without any further gilding of the lily, Geoffrey Chaucer, where are we going? Oh, that's right, Civil War, holy shit. My icons are too small. I think it's December. It's December of 1862. Let's take a peek. I'm gonna make sure all my junk's turned off in the background so I'm not getting slowed down by the Weber nets. Rock and roll, everything's looking groovy. Cool beans. Man, I was talking, and I was right there today. That's where we were at. We're up on, yeah, we're up on Culp's Hill, General Slocum, I think, yeah. Destination Gettysburg used that in their magazine. I told him I'll trade him a wheelchair. The one with the rockets on it. Let's go, go, go. Rock and roll. Cool beans. Wish us luck in starting a war with the rebellion. We're trying to start a war with the Rebs. Because they're not really Rebs until we start a war, right? They have their own country. Shit. Master Raw was asking about the equality in the troops and factions. There's 3 Confederate factions. There's 2 Union factions. And then there's the Plains Indians. So yeah, I forgot that there was 3 Confederate factions. I thought there was only 2. Should just make it 1. Make Abraham Lincoln the king of the Union and make Jefferson Davis the king of the Confederacy. And make them 2 big factions. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll, Zeha, good to see ya. Colradia, good to see ya. Ahoy, I love it. I love that greetings and salutations. Ahoy, matey. Rock and roll. So I did the usual cosmetic changes. I changed the whole menu. The menu needed help. And so the cats working on this asked me if I wanted to contribute. I can never commit to anything. But hey, if you like it, you want it, ask and you shall receive. The font, I like the font better. Right on. The music, like I said, a lot of the music I probably won't play it. Like this is straight up Hollywood. That's Glory. That's the theme from Matthew Broderick's film, Glory. But I don't know, they didn't mute it yet. I don't know where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Cool. Yeah, we got another crash last night, I think, on a battle, so I might have to turn that texture detail down again. So we'll see. We have a battle coming up, and I'm a little baked, and I'm totally exhausted. I just talked my ass off. For what? I was running my mouth for an hour, and I was out and about all over the damn battlefield today. I wasn't out and about really, I was sitting in the truck, but I had some activity. I got to sit in the back of the truck, it was so fancy. So check it out. South Kakalaki, doggone it. Pardon me. Forgive me, I don't think you guys want to see me put a Q-tip in my ear. Yep, I had the alien creature in my ear. It was gnarly. Rock and roll. So these guys right here, this photo these guys are in. The whole purpose of this photo is these guys are showing how fat they're living, right? They are. This photo is all about, look at us, we're living large. Look at them, they're showing off. Homeboys, he's down there at the bottom, he's holding up his pot of soup. He's like, yeah, we're eating fat. They got a big old tin of coffee sticking right out front. It's like they're showing off their bling. Guy right in the center, he's sitting up on a crate of something, probably food, and he's smoking that tobacco. They're showing off all the goods they got while they're out on the march, on the campaign. They're kind of saying, they're showing, you know, back home, in spite of the war, we got it better than the Confederates do. We have it better than the Rebs do. Look how we're living. We're living good. Yeah. Yeah. On the ground. Yep, that's me up in the tree. I've been in a lot of photos like this one. For the Park Service, I've been in the Park Service magazines where they come out with old-timey photographers come out and they are dressed as photographers from the 1860s, and then they take our pictures so that the tourists can watch and see how it was done. And so we essentially stand there for a really long time. And the kids will try to make us, poke us and try to make us laugh while they're trying to take our picture for the National Park Service. It was pretty fun. The kids are the best. The kids come to the battlefield, leave them with a good memory. They'll never forget about American history and the price that was paid for the country we have today. Free ice cream. Everybody knows that we get free ice cream in America. Yep, ice cream's free here. It's totally free. Any store, you just go in the store, you just start eating the ice cream. It's totally free because of the Civil War. Ah, we're gonna kill this guy. Shit, how many hit points we got? 51, we're doing good. How much dough we got? 11,000, we're hanging in there. What do we got? How we doing, Fred Hecker? And so Fred Hecker was German. Okay, so Fred Hecker was a social change activist in Germany in the 1840s and 1850s. He was looking for more equality with the aristocracy and the common folk. Needless to say, him and his group left Germany because of their failed social change initiatives, and so they emigrated to the United States, being anti-slave, and he was also the captain of a German Jaeger group. And so these guys are really good shooters. They came to the United States and they enlisted in the Union Army to change things. Right on. And so Hecker was in charge of troops who were Danish company, Norwegian company, Swedish company, and a Jewish German company, 82nd Illinois. And I took some pictures and stuff, yeah, today to share. That's an old photo. That was a real photo. That was really from the Civil War. That was a real Civil War photo. Yeah, no worries, bro. It probably was me, and you were sitting right next to me drinking coffee. Rock and roll. So we're gonna get this guy. I hope it doesn't crash. It might crash. It might crash. Oh, he's fucking. Let's get him. General Anderson. General Anderson. General Anderson. General Anderson. We're coming for you, General Anderson. He's gonna get away, isn't he? He's gonna get away. He's gonna get away. Oh man, I had this fight all ready to go. And I thought, well, I'll stream tonight. I'll wait to fight that battle. He's gonna get away. Oh, you bastard. Ooh. How many men does Shepherdstown? Oh, we could take Shepherdstown, guys. The thing is if we besiege this sucker, it's gonna take us like what, 24 hours, 36 hours to besiege it. By that time, Robert E. Lee will come from Fredericksburg or Richmond. Yeah, he'll wipe us out. We'll be back. We'll be back. Come on, cows. Let's go, cows. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Where you going, sunshine? Oh, you're just the man I wanted to talk to. Pittsburgh has been besieged. Pittsburgh's been besieged. We're besieging Pittsburgh. We're besieging Pittsburgh. You see, this is the wars. Shh. Give him an apple. Give him an apple. The wars are not static. I'm gonna have to change that, right? In the factions file, because right now the United States is having another civil war with the Western United States, and the Western United States are at war with us and the Confederacy and the Indians. The wars need to be static. All the Confederate states are at war with the Yankee states. The Yankee states are permanent, static allies, and that's easy to change with just one number. So we'll have to do that the next time we do a playthrough through this. So now we know. I didn't think the Army of Mississippi with U.S. Grant could declare war against the Army of the Potomac with General McClellan, but they did. So I don't know. We're gonna have to try to get them to make peace. Yeah, we won't throw any gas on the fire. My ass feels amazing, I'm telling you, man. I got the best wheelchair butt pad this side of Mars. I ain't kidding ya. It's like got the super astronaut butt foam. It's awesome, man. I'm telling you what. Oh, cozy cushion. Rock and roll. Thought I'd share. Let's go, go, go. Oh, you're gonna die. Holy shit. If you may fight us, but many of your men will be killed and you will probably lose. Let's find out. Let's find out. Looks like we're about equally matched. Let's see how... Oh, right. Oh, don't... No, no! It's gonna crash on us. I gotta turn the textures down. Yeah. Gotta turn those textures down again, damn it. Little buggy. This mod's far from done. And sometimes on them battles, I'll turn the textures down. It usually fixes it. It crashed on me about a week ago like that, and I turned the textures down, and it was groovy. And these guys singing are the 2nd South Carolina String Band, the Ewers brothers from here in Gettysburg. If you guys saw Gettysburg, the film, or Gods and Generals, or Field of Lost Shoes, you ever see a band playing old-timey tunes in a Civil War film, it's likely these guys. These two brothers started a really good outfit, gee whiz, 50 years ago. They're old men these days. I bet they're still playing, though, at their big reenactments. Reenactments have all been canceled the past, what, year and a half or more? Because of COVID. There hasn't been any events. We saw one event today at the Daniel Lady Farm. There was a big encampment, artillery, everything today out at the Daniel Lady Farm on Old Hanover Road here in the Gettysburg Battlefield. So there was a nice big event. A lot of folks there. A lot of folks wearing masks. So events seem like they are beginning to trickle in again in the reenactment world. So that's cool. On battlefields far and wide around the world, we should see more reenactment encampments popping up. Everywhere. Europe, here, everywhere. Let's try not to crash this time, right? We might have to just opt out of that battle and go to the next one. Yeah, let's put it, let's go right for 50 and see what it does. There we go. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's see if we're gonna get a crash. Right on, man. Let's get this guy. See if it's going to crash on us again. I bet you it's this map. It's just that map. I bet you it is. I bet it's that map. There's something messed up with that map because it seems like it only crashes on. We'll go to the next map, the next battle, and it won't crash. I bet you there's something messed up on that map, so we'll opt out of that battle, or we will lead him somewhere else. We'll get him away from there. I don't know. There's some weird freaking conflict. It's buggy. I still enjoy it. I put up with it just so I can get in Civil War, shoot some rifles. You know? Heck, I've been, same deal with Napoleonic War. I've been playing some Napoleonic War, right? And with our American volunteers, right? And it's like we're cruising around trying to do everything I can to start a war with France. And we've been cruising around for months and there's like no war. Or we're at war with Italy or Russia. It's like a million miles away. We're never going to go there and fight. Oh, the wacky world of Warband. Here on the Goofysburg battlefield in Greedysburger. And this is your favorite brooding romantic hero and wild king of nowhere, the Gettysburger Burgermeister Burger Gettysburger Meister. Oh, let's try not to freaking crash, huh? Let's see if it hung. Right on. We're still at 50. That should rock and roll. Good, good. Phew. Man, I am beat. Holy hell. I'll be out of commission for a couple of days. So much activity today. So let's get away from Harper's Ferry. Let's draw him away from here and see if we'll still get a freaking crash from him. Get over in the woods or something. Oh, shit burgers. Let's go for this other general. Come on, cows. Let's go, go, go. We got burgers on the grill. I am from Hamburg. I am a hamburger. We're not going to catch him. Bastard. Boo. Oops. We're not at war with these guys. I am. We're at war with the Confederates, man. We should portray John Brown. Did you guys happen to see Ethan Hawke in the series The Good Lord Bird? That was pretty good. It was a modern twist on the John Brown tale of his revolt at Harper's Ferry, taking the armory, trying to start a slave uprising, trying to start the Civil War. We're gonna catch this honky. 1.9, 1.8, probably not. I need to ditch these prisoners or something. Yeah, we ain't gonna catch them. So we'll head them off at the pass. We need to rest anyway. Let's go to DC and see what the Commander-in-Chief is doing, because we ain't doing shit. Oh wait, we're gonna take Pittsburgh. That's right. Did they take Pittsburgh yet? Let's go with the Siege of Pittsburgh. Oh, let's go to the Siege of Pittsburgh. Freaking love a good siege. I don't think that Harrisburg is the capital of Pennsylvania. This is where I live, at Gettysburg, or Burgermeister Gettysburg. And Harrisburg's the capital of the state of Pennsylvania. I don't think this is a city, though. I think it's just a fort. I don't think there's a pub in here or nothing. Nah, it's just a fort. So we can't do jack with that. Let's go. Let's go siege. Oh! Ouch! Get back in line. I'm not paying you for personality contests or to be part of a closed-minded, self-centered social club. Get back in line, soldier. Get the best job in the world. Free hardtack and coffee. When we can get it. And so it's January 13th. I was hoping we were going to see some snow battles, right? In the wintertime. Shooting some rifles. Rock and roll. Let's go, go, go. Come on. Are we still sieging this? Yes! Right. Let's go. Come on. Awesome. General Halleck, we're friends with them. I'm not gonna fight any of these guys. I'll go after this fortress though. Yeah, we will. 281 troops. How many we got? Oh yeah. What are we sitting morning? It's morning. Good deal. We'll wait till about noon. We'll wait till noon, let them wear them down a little bit, and then we'll take our forces in and we'll all get killed. We'll all die together. It'll be glorious. Oh man, why are you attacking my freaking town? Why? General Sherman is attacking Buffalo. This is absolutely a Doctor Who Civil War. Indeed. Awesome. Let's see the world. Yep, this is the Plains Indians. I'd love to play a Plains Indians playthrough in some game, and I have one in mind. We're set. All right. Alphaeus Williams. I love their names, man. Like Paraphamilius, you know, the lead singer of the Soggy Bottom Boys. Paraphamilius. Especially when that horse turns last Tuesday. Oh, shit burgers, here we go. Let's not crash. Let's go, go, go. Come on. Come on, you honkies. Look at this. Look at this, right on. This is about Primo for freaking World War I mod, right? Trenches, kick ass, look at that. Yeah, the Between Empires. I can't wait till those guys do some more work on that Between Empires. Boy, that's bitchin'. Rock and roll, guys. Let's go, go, go. Oh, there's murder. Bloody murder. We need a crouch. Shit. We need my brakes. We need a crouch key. Can I get up, please? Oh, that's right. It's union on union. That's why I'm looking for gray uniforms. I'm like, oh shit, they don't have gray uniforms. I have a repeater. Did I get him? Oh! The Whitworth repeater. Best rifle in the whole game. Shit. We're dead, guys. We're dead. In this hallowed, bloody ground. That was beautiful. Mission accomplished. My day is complete. I got shot right in the neck. Oh, let's go again. The flag of Brigadier General Alphaeus S. Williams' forces flies above the camp of the besiegers. You and your men are welcome. Pittsburgh remains under siege. Let's go, go, go. Shit. Let's go, guys. Yeah. Come on. Oh! Welcome to the war. There's no death cam. There's no death cam. My mouse don't move. No death cam. We are truly dead. We're going to heaven. Going to heaven. Well, poopy doody doo. Yep, let's finish it. We managed to claim the fortifications of Pittsburgh. Right on. These two armies fighting? No, this is not real history at all. No. No. Now King Harless is real. Lord Ryko, what's shaking? Good to see you, Ryko. King Harless is real. That's real history. And King Ragnar invented ice cream. Okay, so who do you think should govern Pittsburgh? That's right. Good deal, we got a few buddy points. Rock and roll. Hey, hey, hey. Svadian. We have to find the bandit lair, you guys. Let's go to Buffalo. See, we can't suggest anything to them. We don't have enough buddy points with anybody. So we're supposed to be going to Buffalo. Where is our marshal? He's headed towards Buffalo. We need General McClellan to head towards Buffalo. Let's go to Buffalo. We just took Pittsburgh back. Now General Sherman is raiding Buffalo. Yeah, I may indeed go through the factions file, the troops file, and several other items, and I may even restart a playthrough with appropriate changes made so that these alliances and these wars are static and ongoing, so that the Union will always be at war with the rebellion and only be at war with the rebellion. Because this is a wacky world of warband where anything could happen. Any faction could fight any faction. So I hope they're not all going to the ball, because we need to. Looks like they ran him out of Buffalo. Looks like General Pope ran General Sherman away from my fief, from our village, Buffalo. Greetings to you, Lord Ryko. Rock and roll, bro. How was your day? What was the best part of your day? Each and every one of you, far and wide. Oh, you bastard. General Sherman, Uncle Billy. That's what we call General Sherman, Uncle Billy. And he was a hard man indeed. Uncle Billy was the man who said, fuck this, let's end this war no matter what we do to end it. And the widows and ladies of Charleston, South Carolina, begged General Sherman not to burn Charleston down like he did Atlanta. And he honored their request, and he didn't burn Charleston down. And so if you go to Charleston, South Carolina, you're going to see pre-Civil War homes by the dozen, because General Sherman didn't burn Charleston down. You see amazing pre-Civil War homes down there. Hey, hey, Vampire Woman, good to see ya. Good to see you both. I got out on the battlefield today. My buddy Big Sleep in the chat room, Big Sleep, got me out on the battlefield today, so I shot some video. So I'll be sharing that with you guys maybe tomorrow. Right on. So I don't think we can probably beat General Sherman at all. He's usually, General Sherman is their marshal. So General Sherman's gonna have like freaking 300 troops. Yeah, you bastard. He's gonna catch me too. Yeah, he's got 116 troops. We are hurting. And he's got General Dodge. Oh, see you later, Doc. Well, we're gonna need you for a little bit. We're gonna need him for a little while longer. So we're gonna keep him. Because he's our doc, we need to heal up. Yeah, they're gonna burn my fief down. The army's not doing shit to help my people. They all went to a ball. So these a-holes went to a ball instead of protecting Buffalo. What a bunch of jerks. Right? Man. They're just gonna, I put so much time and effort and quests into this doggone fief too. Now I'm gonna lose the income on it for at least a week or two. And our army's not doing shit. So, what do? Go see what General Sherman's fief is and go freaking burn his fief to the ground. Right? Eye for an eye, fief for a fief. Frankfurt, shit, he's got a city, so there ain't much we can do with that. But what we can do is heal up. Shit, they took Salinesville, so this is theirs. They've already taken it. We can't go there. That's the enemy now. So the Union, so Ulysses S. Grant has rebelled against General McClellan. Yeah, so there ain't shit we can do. We cannot defeat those two. But we can try to catch General Sherman on his lonesome. By himself, try to defeat him in the field. Looted. Let's get some troops. Cleveland, Army of the Mississippi. Baden, looted. Go to Williamsport. I used to get weed there. God, I love Tourette's. Come on, Mukaus. You can do it, Mukaus. Yes, you can. Rock and roll. Hey, hey, hey. How was your day? We're looking for the banditos. There's a bunch of banditos up here. We haven't found the bandit lair yet, though. I love doing that bandit lair. You see, the bandits are cruising around, so they're up here. That bandit lair is around here up on these hills. Up here in the Appalachians. These are actually the Appalachians out my window. Yeah, look at all the bandits. Yeah, they're around here somewhere, the bandit lair. Look at them all. They're leading me. They're leading me to the bandit lair, or they're leading me away from the bandit lair. Wish I'd learned to program. Me too. I'll stick with graphics, dude. I did programming shit back in the 80s. And it's, I'd rather just do art. I've always stuck with textures since the 90s. So heck yeah, right now, we need to find the dog. This bandit lair is over here somewhere, man. I want to find it. But what we're going to do is get some troops. We're going to rest up. We're going to heal up. We're going to get rid of this junk. We're going to get some food. Hamburgers. I am from Hamburg. I am a hamburger. Zeha is from Hamburg. He is a hamburger. Oh man, let's not go to war with the freaking Indians. Come on. Oh, you bastard. Uncle Billy, you turd. Raiding my village. What a punk. Ah, dude, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Uncle Billy. I'm freaking coming for you, boy. Ah, you're in deep shit, son. Oh, let's get some more bread for the head. Cool beans. Wish we could drink that wine. Cool. Let's roll. Let's go see if we can get around Uncle Billy. Do we have enough troops? We don't. We need more troops. And then we're gonna follow him home. He's gonna head back to Frankfurt is where he's gonna go. He's gonna go back to Frankfurt. So we could pick up some troops where? Probably nowhere. Wheeling? Maybe. Let's go to Wheeling. And then we'll try to cut him off on his way to Frankfurt if we can catch him by himself. Oh, shit burgers. Oh, my fucking leg is killing me. Shit, he's gonna catch us. He's gonna wipe us out. Nope, he ain't coming. He ain't coming. He changed his mind. Yeah, he's coming. He wants to chew me up. Yep, General Stewart. He wants to chew us up and spit us out. He's got a bunch of good troops. Little bits here and there. Let's go to Utica. Dude, it's, you know, I can't wait. Zeha, I can't wait till they do more work on it. I can't wait till they do more work on it. And the young men, they live over by you. They're in Europe. And they're working on it. They are. They haven't given up. This is not a dead mod. It's a good mod. And they're still working on it. Their Discord's active. A couple of these guys come in and hang out in the chat room once in a while. Right on. Charles, I forget the last part of his screen name, who plays this. And I think he found us, found our channel on their Discord for the mod. Yeah, right on. Let's get some more troops. That Confederate with the 100. Where was he going, I wonder? I wonder where he was going, that Confederate. Honey, we'll take that honey. We opened up another business in Pittsburgh. We opened up another business in Pittsburgh, so our coin should be doing good. Let's go to Wheeling. Can piss off on out of here. Yeah, I'm not dealing with the companions. They can leave. Without Doc Pierce, we got a pretty solid crew that doesn't bitch. Brighten up the screen a little better. Some freaking deserters. We're gonna head to Frankfurt. We're gonna try to catch up with Uncle Billy, see if we can beat him. I think we had more troops than he did. Awesome. Shit, we're supposed to be in Wheeling, West Virginia. I love West Virginia. It's beautiful. West Virginia is one of the most beautiful states in the country. Totally underrated. Rock and roll, that hooked us up. Cheese, 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 chicken. Let's go, go, go. We need a rest. We do. We need to sell these troops too. So, let's go do some business, and then by then we'll rest up, we will troop up, and then we're going to go get some payback from Uncle Billy. At the same time, we're going to keep... I was going to raid Charleston, West Virginia, Shepherdstown, West Virginia. I was going to raid one of the Army of Northern Virginia villages. Still trying to start a war with these guys. Right there. Charleston would be the ticket. Shit, we're gonna have to go all the way to DC. Our only choice is, oh, we can go to Pittsburgh now, right? I think Pittsburgh might just be a fort. I don't think it's a city. It should be. So should Chicago. But it's not. Let's see if it's a fort or if it's a town. I think it's just a fort. It looks like a fort. It is. We have to hit a city. We gotta get rid of this loot. Food, rest. And there's no, our Sharpsburg, we are the general in charge of Sharpsburg, Antietam. But it's a fort. Gettysburg's a fort. Harrisburg's a fort. The only city we got is Washington City. Washington City, and this is acting strange. Philadelphia, New York, Boston. That's all we got. So it looks like we're going to Washington City. Let's go. Damn. We'll rest up a little bit, head west, try to find a fight. We're still trying to start a damn fight with the Rebs. Richmond, Fredericksburg, South Kakalaki. So heck, I might just besiege Shepherdtown. That ought to do it. There's only 96 troops in there. It's gonna get besieged like any minute. 136 troops, we're in good shape. How much cab we got? Not enough. That's better. Color guard, I don't want them, I need rifles. Very well put together mod. I should try it. You know, it's just not done. You know, but it's fun, dude. I love, you know, you see, I love the battles on the battlefield, like the tournaments. You can't do the tournaments. They're the you know, vanilla warband. You know, so half the scenes are vanilla warband, and then I don't know, half the scenes are pretty well done. But I can tell the guys want to put some better textures in there. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's Civil War, you know. But there's other games that I'm going to be playing. Battle Cry of Freedom. You guys want to see that? Glenn, what's shaking, dude? The man. Good to see you. Check it out, my handiwork. So this is General Meade. The little house back there, right, is the Lydia Leister farm behind General Meade here. General Meade was the commanding officer here at the Battle of Gettysburg. And so there's General Hancock on his left, and he's saluting General Meade. And behind him, that little white house. You guys want to see the inside? Yeah, I got some cool pictures of that house. It's a bitchin' little farmhouse. We're out on the battlefield, boy, and Pickett's Charge is happening. Glenn! High five. Rock and roll. Dude, I think I'll join you. Glenn, what's shaking, Bob? Whew. Let's see, where are we at? Hot diggity freaking dog. And so here's where I was today. Here's where I was today. Up on Culp's Hill. That's General Slocum. This is a photo I took probably 5 years ago that was used in Destination Gettysburg magazine. Just another Saturday. You know what a Jaffo is? What's a Jaffo? You want to see some pictures? What's a Jaffo? A Jaffo. Just another fucking observer. Let's put a cam on there. Glenn, good to see y'all. You the man. No, you the man. No, you're the man. No, you're the man. Oh, right on. Is this playing? Is it playing? Is it playing? Let's check it out. I want to make sure this is playing. Right on, so that's Longstreet Tower we're looking out at, the Appalachian Mountains and General Eisenhower's farm. I should load up another folder for you guys. Let's do that. This doesn't even seem to be playing. That's it. Always play even when not visible. Right on, slideshow, automatic. Let's grab a directory. Let's see what we got here. Right on. Hey, hey. Glenn, how was your day? What is up with this slideshow? It's not playing. We were just watching it. Un momento, senors. Let's see where we're going here. Right on. Share a little bit of my photography for a minute. Loaded up a folder for y'all. Yeah, huh? The slideshow doesn't want to play. I don't know why. It was just working just fine. There we go. Let's go. Next. Right on. It's supposed to be automatic. I just loaded up a folder for you guys. Well, this is, there we go. Now it's freaking, now it's running. Let's grab the Civil War directory. Let's add some files. Share some faves with y'all. Rock and roll. Yep, grab some Gettysburg photos for you guys to share. I hope you enjoy them. Uno momento. All good, right on. So it is Saturday. Rock and roll. Share some Gettysburg with you guys. Pick out some photos I think you might enjoy. It's pretty here. Yeah, I wish I could share this whole directory, but it doesn't want to let me. Let's see what we can do. Old photography. Right on, so we're up on Warfield Ridge. You're looking at little round top on the right. That poor man, they lock him in the little shed down on the square every year, and the kids leave skid marks on his lap. That's my darling daughter, and that's a Swedish renovation, historic renovation. Settlement home, and that's Sachs Covered Bridge here in Gettysburg. And we are up on Little Round Top here in Gettysburg. Most of what you're going to see is Gettysburg. That's at the National Stables here in Gettysburg. That's my front yard. That's McPherson's Ridge. You're looking towards the Eisenhower farm, and that's the Cragastone renovation there. Right on, that's the Trossel farm. You see the cannonball hole in the wall in the brick. And that's the old McLean farm. That's just south of where I live, maybe a mile. There's down in Harper's Ferry on the Potomac. You guys, I feel just like family. You're kicking it in my living room, looking at the family photos, rock and roll. There's Cemetery Hill. There's the Potomac down at Harper's Ferry. I was down camping. Rock and roll. There's the Potomac between Harper's Ferry and DC. Yours truly in healthier days. Cornbread. I'm telling you, cornbread. Sachs Covered Bridge. That's right down Marsh Creek from my place. You can walk on that when it's frozen. Right out my front door, you can walk all the way down the creek when it's frozen solid, all the way down to the bridge. Ski round top. You can see that from out on the back balcony. There's no nudity, guys, sorry. Sorry to break your hearts. Rock and roll, there's General Longstreet at Pitzer's Woods where Barksdale's 21st were. And that's McPherson Barn and McPherson Ridge, and I live back behind that barn about a quarter mile. That's the Schultz home on West Confederate Avenue, and that is a rental B&B. You can rent rooms there. And there's the angle, so where the sun is where Pickett was coming from in Longstreet and their charge. I'm coming from the Spangler House, and that's one of the historic farms out. We are way out in the middle of the battlefield. And yep, I even used to get out when the park was closed. We're at the Trossel farm, and that is where General Sickles lost his leg, right near that rock. And there's Hancock and Armistead, friend to friend, the Masons Monument in the National Cemetery. And that's more of my front yard here in Day One. We're down in Willoughby Run. I like me a little nature. And thanks y'all for kicking it. Autumn stroll, guys. There's no nudity in here, man. I'm sorry. So rock and roll, this is the pond across the street from my place. That used to be the Harmon farm. And so most of these nature photos will be out probably on the Harmon farm across the road in the battlefield. And this is a view from my office, where I might be parking my booty. Ratatosk was that's the Potomac again. Ratatosk was the squirrel messenger of the gods who would run gossip and messages between the 9 worlds. And so that's across the street from the Schultz house that we just looked. It was a nice autumn day. And so those are Confederate artillery emplacements, and they're facing east. And that's the Michigan Iron Brigade. Rock and roll, welcome to a little Civil War here in my town. And that's the infamous John Burns. Gnarly old man who picked up his granddaddy's rifle and he went to join the Yankees against the Confederates. That's the California Monument, Glenn, that said heroism on it. So California troops fought right there at the angle. That was my camp spot down in Harper's Ferry. That was fun. There's the Trousel Farm. We've got, I think, 20 plus miles of horse trails here. Yeah, dude, California troops fought right at the angle against my great-great-great-grandfather in the 57th Virginia. So right on, guys. I got a shit ton of photography. This slideshow's a little wonky. But hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Dude,
that night I stood picket on the Potomac with a detail of the...
Yep, the ghost cam. There's some trippy shit in here. Did I ever show you this, Glenn? The ghost cam? Let's put me on there. Let's get on there. Let's join our friends. Let's see this funky shit, man. Watch this shit. Hey, it's Mike TV. Check it out. So check it out. Watch this tree over here. Look at the tree on the left. You see it? Look at the tree. Look at the tree. Isn't that trippy? You guys see that? Now watch the center and the middle. Some of the best video that you might get is by using nighttime film during the day. Mark Nesbitt did that, and some people have done that, and they've caught some really weird shit. You'll see some troops walking through here in a minute. It's trippy. You see by the tree? It's like some freaking creature. Look at the guy walking right there in the middle. Watch. There's another one. See those guys? And this is a clip off of YouTube. I did not take this, but it's a clip I found on YouTube, and I was like, whoa. And this looks like it's the Rose Farm, right near the wheat field where the Irish Brigade fought in the Rose Farm, in that area. And there's blood and hell and carnage here. And you guys, I post some photos. You guys see some photos on my Instagram. On my Instagram, there's some photos of some really beautiful horses, really nice multicolored horses. They're out in a field. It's a nice summer day, and that's where this is. So if you guys ever see the horse photos on my Instagram, this is the same paddocks on the Rose Farm. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it looks like the back gate. Dude, right on, dude. Thanks for kicking it. Glenn, good to see you. And have an awesome weekend full of good memories, bro. Big hugs. Make sure you eat a falafel. Dr. Greenbuds, what's shaking? Dr. Greenbuds knows all this stuff. Where we're at, probably out on the Rose Farm. What's happening, dude? I had Chinese food today at General Lee's. I went to General Lee's and I pigged out. What's shaking? We're looking at ghosts. Hey, hey. What's shaking, dude? Philly special. Philly special. So somebody had to smell it today, but they couldn't partake. I'm in my chair. Dale Earnhardt is back. Yeah, it's gonna be chair weekend because I was out and about. Went to DG, went to General Lee's, went out by Spangler Spring, so I'll share some video tomorrow. Did you really, dude? I figured, yeah, no shit. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna smoke one in your honor. Yeah, Bob was here today. We went to get some Chinese food. I haven't had Chinese food, man, since before COVID. And so we went over to General Lee's, pigged out on the buffet, and went out to Spangler Spring, went up to Culp's Hill, and went to the grocery store. Yeah, man. Hey, man, you got off of work? You should get a job. So I got some chili dogs. I got chili dogs. You know I wanted to get some chili dogs. I got some freaking chili dogs. Philly special. Chili dogs. Chili dogs. The best part is when the chili is just like falling right off of the bun and all over the beard when you're watching some zombie eat flesh off of a hot highway in the summertime on Fear of the Walking Dead. You just pick that chili right off the beard. Just dude, I'm gonna fire up that Walking Dead game. Not the VR one, the other one. Really late at night, when it's spooky and dark, we're gonna fire up that Walking Dead Telltale game. And we can, and you know what would be fun is if we all make the decisions together to go forward in the game, right? Dude, I'm so tired. I had too much activity. Tomorrow I'm gonna be like a total zombie, man. I'm back in my chair because I know my legs are gonna give out. That's the bomb. See that shit? I'm good in my chair. I'm good in my chair, man. I'm safe in my chair. I won't fall on my ass. You see my eyes, how my eyebrows are all scrunched together because that's a very nice specimen indeed. Whew. Hey Ryko, thank you for letting me know how long it's been, man. Oh dude, nice. Nice. I don't think these are probably like, I think they got the what do you call it? Sonic surround headphone. I can't remember, you know, I think it's like 5.0 or something. Right on. Man, good sound is a good thing indeed, man. I ain't shitting ya. Dr. Greenbud's good to see you. Ryko, good to see you. Glenn, always good to see you. Master Raw, good to see you. Zeha, good to see you. And anybody else out there, Radia, anybody kicking it now or later, right on. Welcome to WGN Channel 9 Chicago. This is your host, Larry Lujak, for this episode of Animal Stories. And you can call us here at the station at 988-2300 Empire. Well, weed misses you smoking it. The weed misses you, man. Listen, what? What's that? What? You miss Zeha? I know. You miss Zeha? You do miss Zeha. We'll smoke some for Zeha. Whoa, shit. Dude, so we took Pittsburgh. That was fun. We got killed twice. We got shot twice going to Pittsburgh, right? Should we play Indians? Native Americans. Rock and roll, where we at? What else we got? Yeah, our slideshows, like something's wonky with that slideshow. It's weird. I need to pick out, you know what? Let's do that right now. The slideshow, still trying to fix it. This should go. Let's find the folder I'm looking for. Right there. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Cool beans. There's the Daniel Lady Farm. General Reynolds Monument. Good deal, Zeha. I'm proud of you, bro. Very good, my friend. Excellent. There's me right in the middle. 21st Virginia Spangler Spring. Robert E. Lee Monument, Virginia State Monument. That's where Pickett's Charge kicked off from. That's up on Houck's Ridge after the park did a burning. Burn out all the invasive species. And that is right here where I live, and I was up by the railroad cut by the McPherson barn, and I just happened to see that bird sitting there on that soldier's head. There's my camp down at Kernstown Battlefield in Virginia for the Second Battle of Kernstown. Yep, if you guys ever see this guy in the battlefield, make sure you give him cornbread. He's mostly harmless. So that's the angle, that's the California Monument over on the right. That's Pickett's Charge. That's the Union position that we're looking from at Pickett's Charge. And that's where Pickett's Charge set off from at the Virginia State Monument. And that's Robert E. Lee sitting up on his horse Traveler. And that, I believe, is General Slocum, and we were up in the wintertime on Culp's Hill. And that's Irish Rebs unit. I think these guys were doing 21st Georgia at this reenactment. McPherson Ridge and McPherson Barn. There's General Buford, Sam Neill. That cannon there is the first cannon fired at the Battle of Gettysburg. Yeah, we're up again, I think, up on Culp's Hill when I took that photo. Cool beans, guys. McPherson Ridge. Right on. Thanks for looking at my photos. The Daniel Lady Farm right there. You guys see that barn in my coffee cup. They got a big reenactment going on out there this weekend. Tents and cannons and horses and swords and all kinds of stuff. Awesome. We're up on Devil's Den. So you guys want to go shoot some guns? Let's go shoot some guns. Just like these guys. Hardcore. You see that? The look on that guy's face? The one with the pot belly right in the middle? 3-day-old bacon. Yep. That's the culprit. Hey Zeha, do you know when the last time I smoked weed was? I haven't smoked my last weed yet. Man, I'll tell you what, if I didn't smoke weed, I'd be camping out in front of Cheech and Chong's house looking for weed. Man, you guys are quiet. Gonna have to wake you up with multiple bonsais. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what we can do. Rock and roll. I knew it was coming. See that? Proof that ESP exists right there. All in a sneeze. So, we're going to have to sell this junk. Get back in and go get some payback to Uncle Billy. He'll probably kick our ass, but he only had 100 troops. He only had 100 troops. We could beat him. Shit, we lost 1,300 because we lost those enterprises right there. We got to make that back. Plus, they freaking burned Buffalo to the ground. So we're going to go raid their silly asses. Or we're just going to keep raiding the South. Hit that mule train. We got to get rid of these prisoners so we can get some speed. Right on. Boy, that breeze feels good coming in the window. It's nice out. It's super nice. I got the windows open, man. It is awesome. Let me know if that music's too loud, guys. Appreciate it if you do. We got to go to Washington City. Man, I wish we had a Rev War game like this. Manhunters, they will buy our prisoners. They should buy our prisoners, right? Come on, stop, you honky. Oh my gosh, put the crack pipe down and step away from the computer. Looks like they're mustering their forces. Let's go see if there's a ransom broker in Washington City. Look at these guys, twins. Wandering Singer. Mounted bodyguard. Traveler. Shit! There's no ransom broker, damn it. So the Army of Tennessee is kicking it at Nashville, which means their fiefs are unprotected. Pensacola, they're having a feast. It means their fiefs are unprotected. So that's it. We're already married. Yep, we don't have to do the fancy romancy. Awesome. Hell yeah, right there. Wallace's Wabs. That's who we're portraying. Yep. Wallace Township, LaSalle County, Illinois. Union Zouave officer uniform right there. Boom, boom. Look at that. No trousers needed. That's a 14. Yeah, we need to bump that up. It's an officer's uniform. We'll see what we can do. USMC. Right there. Kick ass. Ah, no boots yet. 19th Illinois, 19th Illinois. Awesome, awesome. The Fez, dude, you cannot beat a Fez. The Fez is the best hat ever made in the history of civilization. Is the Fez. It's good enough for Fred Flintstone. It's good enough for me. So shit. Can't sell these prisoners. Let's see what the army's up to. We're going somewhere. We're at war with somebody. Let's see where we're at. I got rid of that modern Illinois flag and I put an old Yankee flag in there. General Pope had an Illinois flag, but it was modern. So I replaced his flag with this instead. Instead of the modern Illinois. I'm honored to have fought by your side as well, sir. Hot diggity dog, sir. That's right, we'll support Major Keys right on. Yes, sir. So, we got some buddy points with General Keys. Got some buddy points with General Pope. He's the Marshal. So what are we doing? Yeah, and he's just mustering the troops. Not telling me what we're up to. So shit, dog. Let's go. Army of Tennessee, we are at war with PT Beauregard. PT. PGT. PT. I've always said PT. Pierre. GT. PT. Sees no reason not to continue. Let's go, go, go. So what are we doing? I guess we're mustering the troops, so we'll be kicking it. Right? So while these guys are sitting around on their hands, we can rest. Right? Can't sell these prisoners unless we run into these manhunters or a ransom broker. So we'll keep an eye on the army, and when they move, we move. Let's move. Yeah, we got to put Abraham Lincoln in here. You guys remember Abraham Lincoln quote of the day? Whatever it is you are, be a good one. Huh. General Reynolds got wheeling. Another siege. Shit, he's fighting north. He needs to be fighting south. He may or may not listen to us at all. He won't go after any of those Montgomerys so far away. There's got to be a fortress or something I can send him to that I can think of. I'm gonna have to look around a little bit. Yeah, that'd be great if we could send him somewhere else and we can go fight with him and shoot for the Confederates real estate as opposed to the Yankee real estate, because they're pushing the envelope with what should be their Yankee allies and they're not. So Shepherdstown, we can't take that unless we take it ourselves. So what else we got? Knoxville. Yep. Who's holding Knoxville? Yep, Knoxville's probably the ticket. Shepherdstown's army in Northern Virginia. Pittsburgh's already done. So Knoxville is the army of Tennessee, so that's a natural target. Yes, it is. Let's see if he'll listen to us. Probably not. Right. We need to be attacking the army of Tennessee, not the army of Mississippi. That's why I'm sending him over here. We're fighting the wrong army. He probably won't even listen to us for more than a minute. Dr. Greenbuds, how's your night going, buddy? What'd you have for dinner? I'm gonna have some freaking chili dogs, dude. Look at this, man. We're in our neck of the woods. Look at this. Harrisburg, Gettysburg, right on. Can you believe? Yeah, Harrisburg's only a fort. It's not even a city, man. We gotta make it a city. Now, granted, Gettysburg could really just be a village rather than a fort. Gettysburg was just a little village. I think like 600 people or something. So right on, we're gonna go for Knoxville. Let's hope General McClellan, Little Mac, let's hope Little Mac stays on the path and he besieges Knoxville. Dude, we could take Knoxville, that'd be bitchin'. Siege of Knoxville tonight. If we could run into some manhunters, I could sell these damn prisoners. They're slowing me down. I was gonna raid Charleston. I thought we'd raid Charleston, try to start a war with the with Robert E. Lee, right? Because this German, Scandinavian, Dutch immigrant ain't taking no shit from the Rebs. Yeah, we'll have to go for Charleston. Rock and roll, dude. Cheeseburgers! Dude, I'm gonna have hot dogs. I've been dying for some chili dogs. Master Raw was saying something. He had fancy hot dogs the other day. And so ever since then, I've been wanting some chili dogs. So I got a can of the chili dog chili and some of those Nathan's kosher dogs. That's gonna be good. And I got meat lovers pizza. chicken strips. All the, oh, dude, I got mug root beer. Dude, cheeseburgers every day of the week. Rock and roll. Dude, we're gonna go take Knoxville. Yeah, cheeseboigas. You ain't kidding. Right on. I'm gonna be eating some tacos. I got some taco meat and I got some tortillas and some cheese and some salsa. So I'm solid, man. Right on. Dude, you guys, I'm gonna bust out that Walking Dead game, man, that Telltale game. I know it's a click-through story, choose your path type of thing, but I thought it would be nice and a chill late at night, kind of spooky and dark. I'll wear the glow-in-the-dark hockey mask I got over here. I got a glow-in-the-dark Jason mask, right? All the lights off. Oh, man, it's gonna be Zombie City. Holy shit. All right, we're gonna besiege Knoxville. Kick ass. Yes. We're gonna take it to the south. No shit. Now when I'm playing Confederate, I'm saying the same thing about the Yanks. Oh, those damn blue bellies. Oh, we're gonna take them. Oh man, there's gonna be a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken in every fridge. Rock and roll. I am from Hamburg. I am a hamburger. Oh yeah. Are they coming? Are they coming? Are they coming? We're taking your fort. We're gonna take Fort Defiance next. No shit. We're fighting the wrong army. So General Ulysses S. Grant is pissed off at Little Mac, at General McClellan. So we have a civil war in the north. All right. But we're also at war with the Rebs out west. Right. And so I'm trying to get our commander-in-chief, Little Mac, to attack the Rebs. Oh, it's your lucky day. He didn't join us. He didn't join us. He didn't join us in battle. He didn't join us in battle. Our president didn't join us in battle. He left us high and dry. What a bastard. We'll see how good we do against this honky. How's she doing? What does she need? Everything. Yeah, she does. Look, she's hurting. She's hurting for certain. She needs everything. Athletics, she needs everything. Let's just crank up her weapon master skill. She's got a decent long gun skill. Her hand-to-hand combat sucks. Right, Francis? Yes, indeed. Jenny Hodges, she's ready to rock and roll. Level her up. All right, Jenny. Get that agility kicking. Let's go, go, go. How about your pathfinding? We need it. Damn, our general. See that? He should have joined us in battle. Why did he not join us in battle? Why did he not join us in battle? That don't make no sense. That's why I went after the guy. Because I thought that our commander was going to join us in battle. So we will do what we can to survive. Because this guy's got 150 plus troops. Athletics. Pathfinding. Tactics. Trainer. George is doing good. George is kicking ass. What else does he need? Yep, hit that first aid. Surgery. Yeah, we need a new medic. His long guns is good. Right on. Let's see how badly we're going to perish. We might not at all. We'll see. 20th Maine. 20th Maine. Swabs. Huh. Weird. Regular infantry. Yeah, we're still pretty weak. Iron Brigade infantry officer. Regulars infantry officer. Right on. Okay. What else? Color guard. Color guard. Color guard. Their flags are useless. Useless. How much cav we got? 9. Oh yeah, we're solid. We got 20 plus cavalry. Good deal. Yeah, we got like 18. Yeah, we're doing all right. Shit. It's gonna be all in my freaking goofy ass stoned, baked to the bone. Tacticiado. Right on. Let's die. Holy shit, he's got 161 freaks coming right through the woods. We're in a really good spot. Right there. Let's go. 33rd jersey. Right on, look at him. Cool. Good fight. Shit. I thought we were goners, man. I thought we were going to be done. Shit. They still got 25 badasses. They don't have Jack Straw from Wichita. Yep, I think we should, guys. Yes, we should. Jack Straw from Wichita. Damn, I don't see it. There it is. Right on. Hello, stranger.
Does this road go all the way to Little Rock? I've been standing here all day and it hasn't gone nowhere yet. Hello, stranger. Hello again, stranger. Your corn looks awful little and yellow. I planted a little yeller kind. Turn out at all. I had to dig them out. Well, hello, stranger. Can't you see that your roof is leaking? Why don't you fix it? Well, right now it's raining. When the sun's shining, why it don't rain?
Why are they still sitting here? Take that out. Gone. Engineer, far and near, sitting on a stool, watching everything the engineer would do. Driver's seat, 90 miles an hour down the main line run. Right on time, big locomotive running down the line. Left the engineer with a worried mind. Locomotive was gone, ready to run. Main line sewed up tight. Same main line, shit, we kicked his ass. Motive under control. He didn't join us in the fight. Big trouble. 600. About 900 troops there, huh? Big trouble in a little confederacy. Go this way. He'll escape. There was 1,000 troops there. Wadsworth fought here. Stop yo train. Hobo ride. Don't you hear me crying? Let's go to Pittsburgh. It's under siege. The army's going to Pittsburgh. Little Mac, he's on his own. Maybe now he'll really start a fight with the Rubs, since he's about to get sacked by the Rubs. We probably got the whole Western Army up here for all Yankees. They must have broke the siege. We need to find this bandit lair. There's bandits everywhere. We just have to find out where the heck they're coming from. Shit, we lost a bunch of troops, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We lost about 40, 50 troops in that fight. Let's get some more. Let's check our lock, stock, and barrel. Cool. Hmm. See if there's a ransom broker in Philly. And while we're at it, let's have some Philly special. Flavor of the day. Stanky danky. Did I say that out loud? I did. I really did. To the pub. Damn. No ransom broker. Head back to DC. We have enough dough from selling these prisoners, we could open up another establishment, another business, another productive enterprise. Yeah, we're sitting good. We can ditch those horses likely. We're good. Awesome. Ooh. Yakarama. Jawohl. Let's get home. We need to get to DC, try to sell these prisoners. How much coin do we got? Yeah, 6,000. It's not enough. Got a ways to go. We need at least 10,000, maybe 15. So with that little warning right there, Robert E. Lee suffered a loss of face. If we push the envelope a little further, we should be able to start a war. Right on. Hope that's not too loud.
If you should come in the summertime to South Carolina's salty clime, if in the shade you chance to lie, you'll soon find out your blue tail flying, scratching with a briar.
Right on, ransom broker, just the man I wanted to talk to. Bring your wallet. I've got some prisoners of war with me that I want to get rid of. Right on, Mosby's Raiders, right on. Stonewall Brigade, we were over by the Stonewall Brigade today. Right on, Hoods. 26 North Kakalaki, Stonewall Brigade, Hoods, Texas. Right on. Cool beans, I hope we're making some decent coin. Maybe we'll make more than 10,000. We have no bank or nothing. Louisiana Tigers. Awesome. 10,000 right on. Mission accomplished. Good deal. Hasta la vista, senor. Gracias. Traveler. Blue tail flag. So General Pickett left the rebellion, he left the Confederacy and joined the Union. I know his great-great-granddaughter. Crazy Horse has been indicted for treason. Yeah, let's take a nice long rest. We need it. It's Robert E. Lee. We'll wait right here. The white beside he's got like 300 troops. Piece of cake, it's almost done. Good. Just turn the baubles off. Shit, we're losing money. Hey, I'm alright. I'm getting a little tired. That was cool. We just took Pittsburgh a couple of times. We tried to take Knoxville unsuccessfully. I'm probably going to wrap it up here. Get something to eat and chill out, man. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Next couple of days I'll be really beat because I had a lot of activity today, man. It was like running a marathon. But I'm cool, I'm comfortable. I got the Scarlett Johansson twins coming over tomorrow. It's General Meade and General Hancock. Rock and roll. Hot dog. Windows. I'm doing okay. And how are you? And how is everyone? Hamburgers and cheese. Dude, I got hot dogs, I do. Because Master Rawl said fancy hot dogs the other day. And so I had to get some fancy hot dogs. Oh, watch out for the munchies. Yeah. Rock and roll, you guys. You guys are awesome. No shit. Thanks for kicking it, y'all. And I will see you all very soon. And I'm gonna kick it on that big fat couch back there, and I'm gonna watch zombies eat stuff while I eat stuff. You guys, I love you to death. You guys, please be safe. Make good memories on the morrow, please. I implore you. And whatever you do, be like Bean.
Hello?
Yes, I'm calling about this. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I'm calling about the Civil War memorabilia.
Yes, hi.
Yes. Can you tell me, this is for sale, is that correct?
What?
Are you selling this Civil War?
Yes, well, someone's coming to take a look at it this weekend.
I see. Where are you located?
I'm located in the upstate region.
Where in upstate?
Yes, in the upstate region.
Yes, where?
Right, that's correct.
Okay. Would it be possible to come over this evening and take a look at it?
Oh. You know what? Leave your number and I'll get back to you on it.
Okay, I left my number yesterday, but nobody called.
Oh, they didn't call back?
No. I called you, I believe, yesterday afternoon.
Oh, yes. Was that you?
Yes, that was me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Somebody was coming to look at it, so I'm holding it for you.
Okay, well, I'd like to come and take a look at it.
Okay, great.
Okay. What's your address?
I don't like to give that out unless I'm absolutely sure we have something going.
Oh, well, I'd be very interested in the items. I'd be happy to take a look at them and make you an offer for all the items.
Okay, well, we'll meet at a supermarket in the area. This way I could bring you back.
Okay, what's the...
You know Taco Bell?
Taco Bell, yes.
Yes, we'll meet at Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell where?
In Middletown.
In Middletown?
Yes.
Are you...
South of the border, I think they say.
Yes.
It's Taco Bell.
Okay, I thought you live... Okay, you live around. Okay. What time do you want to meet?
2 p.m. Saturday.
2 p.m. Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
You can call to confirm.
Okay, you want me to call tonight?
Yes, bye.